This trick is cup to spike. It looks like this. And that's all there is to the trick. Before you start this trick, you want to make sure that you've been practicing your cup tricks and that you've got good hole control with the ball so that when you catch the ball in the cup, the hole is facing you. If you haven't learned that, you can watch our videos on the big cup, small cup, and base cup. And if you've got good control like that, the first place to start is by catching the tama on the big cup. And again, the hole should be facing you. And all you're going to do from here is you're going to tilt your wrist so that the kendama is at an angle. And then you're going to use your knees to lift. And you'll notice when you do that, that if the kendama is angled, that the ball will naturally turn so that the hole is down. And this just takes a little bit of practice, and you'll notice if the hole is a little bit off, you can turn it so that it's facing you and kind of move your wrist around just to get that just right so that you can aim the hole exactly where you want it. The other thing you'll notice is sometimes when you do this trick, maybe the hole's pointing straight up or it's pointing away from you, and that's okay. You can do a couple things to correct that. One is you can just do some extra cup tricks and try to turn the hole in the midst of those cup tricks so that it ends up facing you again. The other thing that you can do is if it's facing away from you, you can kind of position it so it's directly away from you and then tilt your wrist a little more drastically and use your knees a little more to turn that hole and get that spike. Once you've got that down, you want to start practicing this trick on the different cups. So for instance, the small cup, and this time tilting again inward towards yourself, using your knees, catching it on the spike. And of course your base cup, also tilting inward towards yourself, catching it on the spike. And that's all there is to it. One last helpful tip is that when you're doing this trick and the tama is in the air, you want to try to keep the ken as close to the tama as possible because that just makes aiming and finding the hole a lot easier. If it's really far apart, you'll find that it's a lot more difficult. But that's all there is to it. Practice that. That is cup to spike.